Hi everybody, welcome to Unit 5. This week we're going to be covering chapters 14 and 15. Don't worry, I know that sounds a little scary, but remember I'm going to be emphasizing certain pages so it won't be so overwhelming for you guys. It was great to get out and see all of you last week. I'm sorry I didn't get to meet Caitlin in Fairfax. I guess the timing just didn't work out. But what I came out to talk to you about was the new schedule, and that in certain weeks, a lot of the weeks, we're going to be covering 2 chapters. But I've cut some work out, and now we're only going to be doing 1 paper instead of 2, and we're going to be making this a lot more doable for you guys. If you have any questions at all, always contact me. I'm here to help you. I like to help students. That's actually what kind of makes my world go around. So always contact me if you need anything. This is Unit 5. We're covering chapters 14 and 15. There's no diary entry this week. There will be 2 inquisitives, one for chapter 14, one for 15. There'll be 2 quizzes, one for chapter 14 and one for 15. I will be making those quizzes a little bit smaller so that the work there is not overwhelming. And then of course we're going to be having our discussion for this week. I know that I have said, and it's still true, that I will accept late work. But with regard to the discussions, I mean, if you make a contribution too much later, then it's really not part of the discussion. So note that the discussion forums actually have 2 due dates. One is usually Friday, I believe, and that's where I want you to give your original contribution. I want to hear your take on the art that we've looked at, or like last week we read a couple of articles. But I want to hear your take on the information for the first due date. And then the second due date, which is by Sunday, I want to see you guys having your own conversation about that material. So the discussions have 2 due dates. Don't forget that. And don't just try to squeak your information in at the end of the week. I will notice that. So, and next week you can expect that I'll be putting out a list of topics that you can work on for your papers. The first part of that, what I'm calling the prospectus, which is where you give me your research statement, or at least the information, like your research question, what you're looking into. And I expect that you'll have many of your sources by then, and I'll give you some criteria that I want you to fulfill, but basically that's the information I'm going to be looking for. That's due on October 30th. So the list will be out next week, and you can start thinking about that. So anyway, I just want to say, hey to everybody, it's Unit 5, chapters 14 and 15. Let me know if you have any questions. All right, thanks.